Oh my god. Oh my god. What on earth was that? I mean, wow. The refereeing in that game was atrocious. That was the worst refereeing performance I think I've ever seen. In terms of stopping a game at every single possible opportunity. I don't know. It was not good in terms of that. It really made it a boring game. But nonetheless, Liverpool did come through and win 1-0 against Brentford. I'm going to move my camera down a little bit. There we go. And let's move Cody Gakpo to the side. He may not have had the best game, but let's give him some respect because we love Gakpo still. So you guys can see. Anyway, yeah. 1-0 overall. A good team performance, good solid clean sheet is what I like, but it wasn't the best overall performance in an attacking sense. Definitely not. I'd say Alisson, I'm going to go straight in and give him a solid match rating of a 7. You know, he swept well, did well, didn't do anything wrong. Just general good goalkeeping, but he didn't really have much to do because Brentford, shockingly, did not actually pose that much of a threat in front of goal. They made some good chances, but it just never actually got anywhere, really. Apart from Mbeumo in the first half, that was about it, and he was clearly offside. Trent, again, didn't do anything too wrong defensively. Some nice passing. As always, this new hybrid role for him. It's pretty decent, and he does all right. But, you know, again, I'll go for a match rating of 7. It wasn't an amazing performance, really. Konate and Van Dijk, both of them got booked. I'm going to match them together. And I'm going to say together they got a match rating of 8. Now, they just defended solid, really. They made Tony stay quiet. We kept a clean sheet against Brentford, which is quite good. Obviously, we're now 1 point off of Man U with Man U 2 games since hand. But, you know, I still don't see us getting top 4. It's too little too late in that respect, in my opinion. But here's hoping. You never know. But yeah, Van Dijk and Konate were a solid part of the game today. And probably one of them deserves man of the match, if not Salah, maybe. Van Dijk obviously got an assist as well for Salah, non-net cross goal well. And Robbo, in general, it was an alright, solid game. I guess he didn't do anything too wrong. Didn't do anything amazing. So, match rating of 7 again. In the midfield, Fabinho. Oh, he's a bit of a donkey, isn't he? He really is. I mean, some of the things he do, I just don't understand. I wish he'd go back to the old Fabinho. That was debatably one of the best DMs in world football. But it feels like that might be long gone. So, I give Fabinho a 6 today. He gave away too many silly fouls on the edge of the box, but you know, we moved, we didn't concede. We almost did, but we didn't. A bit mediocre, really. And the other person who was a midfielder who's actually in a midfielder was Jones, who I thought did all right today in the first half, but went very quiet in the second. So I give him a match rating of a 6 as well. Really not too much to say, guys. It's hard to say much about a 1-0 boring performance. The worst thing in the game, like I said, was the ref. It was all over the place. He was a shambles. I just don't understand it. Cody Gakpo looked in a new role today, almost in right centre mid. Very weird. He did go up front towards the end of the game when Jota came off, but you know, it wasn't amazing from Gakpo. I have to admit, you know, I love him, but it wasn't the most amazing game. I think, you know, the first one, what he could have scored, it just whacked him. It could have gone in, it might not, but you know. It hit his leg, and if he had turned his leg, maybe it's a goal. If not, I mean, the reaction time was minimal. Jota smacked it at him, my God. But, yeah. I'll give Gakpo a 6, because he also could have scored one later. Not the most impressive performance from Gakpo. We'll go next. We will go with Darwin Núñez, quiet. Quiet again. I don't know, since the other players have returned, it's like Núñez's levels were up here for Liverpool. He was the only player that I would watch and enjoy watching at Liverpool at one point. But now he's sort of down here a little bit, and like all the other players are sort of in this middle bit. And it's just like, come on, Núñez, get it back, get that chasing back, get that hunger, get that dog in you. Trent put a beautiful ball in over the top to him at one point, and he just didn't connect with it right. But overall, it wasn't the most terrible game. So I give Núñez a 6 as well. Diego Jota, he's done some nice things. Quiet for a lot of the game as well. You know, this and that. In a 1-0 win, the attack can never have been that impressive. It's sad to say. Just an average performance, really. So I'm going to give him a 6 as well. A lot of 6s today, because it was a very average performance for Liverpool. 6 is obviously my average. And Salah, the last man who started, I'm going to give an 8 to. Because I say it out of the back. 8, definitely. Good goal. You know, he took the touch, wasn't enough. He realised he got a second touch on it to finish it off. That was nice. Attacking wise, he's probably our most creative player. Got on the ball the most. Tried doing the most with it. He seemed better. And congratulations on getting a record. 9 straight appearances, scoring at home. Very impressive. And people say he's been terrible this season. Well, what do you all know? Better than Rashford. Better than Rashford. Anyway, yeah, we move. And then the subs, you know what? I've got to think of them now. Henderson came on, did all right. Just average. Milner came on, just did the jobs you'd expect, really. Luis Diaz brought a bit of spark, bit of life to the game, which I enjoyed. So, yeah, that was decent. I'll give him a 6 as well. Again, it's just a bit mediocre. Tsimikas came on and did all right. There's not really much to talk about the subs. They all just sort of came on, performed average. Diaz gave a bit of a spark, but nothing too much. 1-0 is all right, you know. So I'm happy with it at the end of the day. We got 3 points. I'm sure every Liverpool fan won't be complaining because at the end of the day, if we win, we keep on doing better than we've been doing at most of the season. So, yeah, I'm not going to cry too much. But that is going to do it, guys. If you've enjoyed, please do leave a like down below, leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. And please